Thanh Ngọc xin gửi chào thân ái đến quý vị khán giả của đài truyền hình VNTV. Kính thưa quý vị, đến với chương trình của chúng ta ngày hôm nay có sự hiện diện của một cô gái hết sức là xinh đẹp. Cô ta là Hoa hậu Á Châu tại San Diego. Đó là cô Luna Zhang. Hi Luna.
Hi.
It's my honor to have you on the show today. Can you introduce about yourself a little bit?
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm very happy to be here. My name is Luna Zhang, and I am the current Miss Asia San Diego. And I graduated from UCSD, class of 2011, with a major in International Studies Economics and Chinese Studies. I currently work at Metro United Bank as a commercial lender.
Kính thưa quý vị, Luna Zhang năm nay vừa mới tốt nghiệp trường đại học UCSD năm 2011 và hiện tại Luna đang làm việc tại một ngân hàng. Hi Luna, so I know that you look very beautiful today.
Thank you.
So I'm curious, so what are the reasons or why did you join the pageants?
I never expected to be a pageant girl. Never in my life did I think I was going to join a pageant. It just came from, I had seen on Facebook, a couple of my friends had done it last year, and I said, okay, this looks interesting. So when the time came along, they actually emailed me because I had signed up for their updates, and they said, you have 10 days to decide if you want to join it or not. And at that time, I was really nervous, and I was like, should I do it? Should I not? I'm definitely not as young as a lot of the girls. They're not, I'm already done with college. What should I do? And my mom said, you should just do it. I don't want you to regret it when you get older, so go ahead and apply for it. So I did, and I went through all the practices, and I'm really glad that my mom told me to do it, yeah.
So has your life changed a lot after the pageant?
In ways it has. I used to do a lot of behind the scenes work, and now all the stuff that I do is in front of the camera or, you know, at events on stage. And it's very different for me because I'm used to kind of not being in the light. So now I have to always watch what I do, and but it's a responsibility, and I'm really glad I did it. At the same time, I do want to maintain my normal life. I work at the bank full time, so it is a big part of my development, and I have a lot to learn from this title, yes.
I see. So what are some of the activities or the involvement that you've been doing with the community after the pageant?
One activity that was extremely dear to my heart is the Radies Children's Hospital fundraiser that I did at Jasmine. And for me, I believe that our future is in the children. It's about building those, teaching them and educating them and helping them come to terms with their history, their culture, and where they're going to go in life. They are our connection to the entire world, to every single person out there. So we should really focus on our children. And so for the Radies Children's Hospital fundraiser, I feel like that one was the most important one to me.
And so what are some of the interactions that you have with the kids? Like what specifically that you've been doing?
It was a multi-ethnic children's fashion show, and we got to interact with kids from all different cultures. It's kind of just showing kids that be proud of your heritage, be proud of who you are, and be proud of where you're going to be. And it's to cultivate them from a young age to represent their backgrounds. And I've also been involved in the ACCEF since I was in high school. It's the American Chinese Cultural Education Foundation. I personally sponsor a child. Originally it started off with just me and my brother, and now I've taken on the full responsibility. So I believe that my focus will be on the children.
Kính thưa quý vị khán giả, thì ở đây cô Luna có chia sẻ là cô Luna tham gia đăng ký vào cuộc thi Hoa hậu cũng do một sự rất là tình cờ ở trên Facebook. Cô thấy được một người bạn post về nói về chương trình thi Hoa hậu và cô đăng ký tham gia với sự ủng hộ của gia đình. Thì hiện tại cô Luna đang tham gia rất nhiều hoạt động để giúp đỡ cộng đồng, đặc biệt là cái điều mà cô Luna quan tâm nhất ở đây đó chính là giúp đỡ những trẻ em để các em có thể tự hào về nguồn gốc của mình. So we've been watching a lot of pageant shows, contests on TV, and I would say that the most interesting for me is the interview at the final part.
Yeah.
So we just have a little activities here for you
Oh,
today.
okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a few questions that I have.
Okay.
So if you have to describe yourself in 2 words, what could it be?
Probably spontaneous and traditional. I think traditional is a good answer, yeah.
I could tell that. Okay. And if you have to change one thing about the world, what could it be? And why?
I think the typical answer everyone is expecting is world peace, right? But I think instead of world peace, I would choose for people to be more tolerant of each other, to learn more about other cultures.
Exactly.
And by learning more about other cultures, you open your horizons and you come to realize why people are the way they are. And I think that would lead to world peace. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Hồi nãy Thanh Ngọc có hỏi Luna là nếu Luna có thể diễn tả mình bằng 2 tính từ duy nhất thì Luna chọn là luôn thích nghi với mọi tình huống, và một cái nữa là truyền thống. Thì có lẽ là vì Luna từ nhỏ đến lớn sống với gia đình, cho nên cái truyền thống đối với Luna là một điều rất là đáng quý. Ngoài ra thì câu hỏi thứ nhì mà Thanh Ngọc hỏi Luna là nếu mà có một điều Luna có thể thay đổi về thế giới, thì Luna nói là Luna sẽ hy vọng mọi người có lòng vị tha hơn đối với nhau, và cũng như là sẵn sàng có thể học hỏi về những culture, những truyền thống của những nước khác. Okay, so ready for the next question?
All right.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know this. So, do you have a boyfriend?
I actually don't have a boyfriend.
Good news.
Yeah, I don't have a boyfriend. I've never had a boyfriend. I believe that for me, I was raised very traditionally, and it's important that whoever is with me is going to be part of my family as well. So it's very important for any boy of any race to meet my family even before we start dating or anything, because I would hate to be so far in a relationship where and then finally have my parents put their foot down and say no, you know. So I think it's important that marrying into an Asian family. I don't know if I'm going to be marrying, you know, an Asian or a Caucasian or a non-Asian, but for me, it's important that when you marry into an Asian family, you accept my family and you know, I accept yours. So yeah.
Một điều thú vị mà Luna vừa mới chia sẻ với Thanh Ngọc ở đây đó là Thanh Ngọc hỏi Luna đã có bạn trai hay chưa, thì Luna trả lời là chưa. Đây là tin mừng cho những chàng trai ở ngoài kia vẫn đang coi cái chương trình này. Và đối với Luna thì nếu một người con trai không cần biết là bất cứ là người Mỹ trắng, người châu Á hay bất cứ ở chủng tộc nào, quan trọng khi mà người đó thương Luna thì người đó phải thương luôn gia đình của Luna. Thì các chàng trai đây là một hình cho mọi người nha. Okay. So usually, I would say that you're very active in every activities in your daily life. What usually makes you feel confident in life?
It's a state of finding who you really are. I've struggled a lot. I came to the United States when I was only 16 months old, and being the eldest in my family, there was a lot for me to overcome. My parents, they're traditional, and I had to live in an American world. And it was difficult for me to decide, am I Chinese? Am I American? Where do I stand? Where's my place? And my mom always told me, learn Chinese, it'll pay off later. And I did. I learned Chinese, but it was because I was interested. At first, she forced me. It was a horrible experience. And then finally, I found that I was actually interested in it. And after that, it was never recognized. I never went to Chinese school, and a lot of kids, they had the opportunities. They had, speaking competitions or whatever competitions that always justified their Chinese skills. And I never had the opportunity for that. So I think through struggles, through finding my own outlets, that's what makes me confident, because everything that I've achieved, I've worked hard for. And I think for a girl to be comfortable with herself is how she's going to be most confident.
And then also knowing who you are, right?
Exactly, having your own identity.
I see. And what about what could make you feel insecure?
Insecure, I think I think the biggest downfall for anyone is themselves. If you tell yourself that you can't do it, if you have doubts, then that'll be the most insecure for me, at least. Sometimes I question myself. I say, is that the right decision? Am I doing it correctly? It's all stuff that I push for myself, and the fear of failure or whatever the case, that causes insecurities. So it's extremely important that you stand your ground to yourself. It's an inner battle, I believe. Yeah.
Kính thưa quý vị, đối với Luna thì cái điều mà làm cho Luna tự tin đối với chính bản thân mình đó là biết được mình là ai, để từ đó mình có thể đi ra ngoài và làm được rất nhiều chuyện mà mình muốn. Còn ngược lại, điều mà khiến cho Luna cảm thấy là mất tự tin hoặc là không an toàn, đó là khi mà Luna cảm thấy sợ. Nếu như mà một người mà cứ suốt ngày mà cứ sợ là mình không thể làm được điều này, không thể làm được điều kia, thì chắc có lẽ thì người đó sẽ luôn luôn không có được cái tự tin mà mình cần có trong cuộc sống. So another question that I have here for you is that so now that you're the winner of the pageants, you represent a lot of girls. So what qualities do you think a woman must have?
I think it's really important to keep it classy and elegant. When I went to the pageant, I never imagined that I would win, but I said that if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose classy in an elegant way. Beauty is temporary, but class, there's some women that are just absolutely timeless, and I look to them as my role models. It's not about clothes can make you beautiful, your makeup can make you beautiful, but what's inside, how you carry yourself, the elegance that you have is more important than anything, your presence. So I think important qualities for girls to have would be those.
Okay. So if there's one thing that you have to change about the pageant contest, what could it be in a way?
I wish that we had more exposure to the public, for the public to get to know us a little bit more. Other than our bios, I wish that we could have answered some questions for them.
Like a website?
Yeah, so like maybe develop our website a little bit better. But other than that, the people that produced the pageant took very good care of us. So yeah, Tommy Lee, our pageant director, he is amazing. He took care of everything you can imagine, from the tiny details of what kind of eyelashes we were using to what we were wearing. He takes care of all of that. He walks better than I do. Everything is just great. So yeah, very blessed.
Can you tell us one of your memories that you have with the pageants?
Yeah.
Story.
There are a lot of stories to share, but most importantly, I got to meet a wonderful group of girls. They not only are beautiful, but their inner beauty is just blinding. And for me, that was probably the best experience. But I think learning how to dance with them was a great opportunity to get to know their personalities. A lot of them reached out and they showed you how to dance, because I had no dancing background at all. And so it was extremely helpful to know some of the girls, they had dancing backgrounds, they would help you. And I think learning our whole routine was the most memorable moment for me. Yeah.
Kính thưa quý vị, đối với Luna thì vẻ bề ngoài của một người phụ nữ hoặc là những cái áo quần hoặc là make up sẽ không có nói lên giá trị đích thực của một người phụ nữ, mà đối với Luna, giá trị đích thực của một người phụ nữ là làm sao họ thể hiện được bản chất của họ và tính cách của họ. Luna cũng có chia sẻ rất là nhiều kỷ niệm đáng quý của Luna khi mà tham gia cái chương trình Hoa hậu, thì đó là những kỷ niệm mà Luna có với những người bạn cùng tham gia. So Luna, if you have to give out a message to all the young girls out there, all the young audience, what could it be? And could you like to shout out that message to our audience?
I would say definitely just take the risks that you want to take, but it is possible to maintain what you want and what your parents want, what society wants for you. You are able to achieve that balance, so never give up that hope. It's so important for young girls, and as second-generation immigrants, it is our responsibility to bridge the gap between cultures and between generations. It's so important, and for each girl to realize that they are important and they are beautiful, to find your inner beauty and take advantage of that.
Một điều mà Luna muốn gửi gắm đến tất cả những bạn đang xem đài cũng như những các bạn nữ đang xem đài đang có ý định muốn tham gia các cuộc thi sắc đẹp, đó là các bạn phải tự tin vào chính bản thân mình, tin vào vẻ đẹp bên trong của mình, và đặc biệt phải tìm được sự cân bằng giữa những điều mình muốn, những điều ba má mình muốn và những điều mà xã hội đòi hỏi mình cần làm. So thank you so much for being here today, and to be honest, it's the greatest honor that I have you on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
No problem. Kính thưa quý vị, chương trình trò chuyện với Thanh Ngọc đến đây là kết thúc và hẹn gặp lại quý vị trong chương trình kỳ sau. Thân ái chào tạm biệt.